Hey, how's it going, guys? So this is Wolf with Wolf Tracks, and I've been trying to find something interesting, something unique that hasn't already been done. And this being is what going to end up being a review of a food product has been done a million times. However, I've never seen this particular item, and this one struck my curiosity because I've watched a lot of MRE reviews and the such. Crazy Russian Hacker, Steve 1989, Gundog, all these guys do excellent reviews. But every time I watch Crazy Russian Hacker, every time he sees Kasha, he just goes crazy. So I've never had it before, wanted to try it, so I started scouting around, and what I came across was this item here. And this was labeled as a Russian hiking ration. Now, I'm not really sure if that's the case or not, but anybody out there knows Russian, speaks Russian, can read it, maybe you can take a look at it and let me know if that's what the case is or not. But nonetheless, I'm going to try to give this a shot. Now I'm going to use translate here, see what we come up with. So we got whatever it is with beef. It's supposed to be buckwheat. Yeah, it's just kind of going crazy there. And with the ingredients, hopefully you guys can see that down here. And there's what I'm assuming is the best buy date, but it's still within range. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. And there we go. Hold on. Buckwheat with beef. So basically, from what I understand, kasha. And like I said, I've never had it. Gonna give it a try. Hopefully it's good. Now, I've mentioned in my last video, I'm kind of getting to that point to where I really got to be careful about what I'm eating, what I'm doing. I started this crazy frickin' diet, which was the keto, and ended up dropping 42 pounds basically because of the carbs. Low carbs, no sugar, this and that, and this is packed with carbs. But I don't care. I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm almost to a boil here. Once that gets going, I'm gonna drop this in there, let it go for about 10-15 minutes, pull it out, plate it up, and we will give it a try. And I will bring you back as soon as we're ready. Alright, so we're kind of getting up there to a boil. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this in there, let it start warming up. And I don't know, this is interesting. I'm actually looking forward to this. It should be pretty good. And I was actually a little wrong on that date, 12/9 of 2017, if I'm reading that correctly. But it's in a foil packet, so I mean, how bad's it going to be? Or was that the Best Buy date or production? I don't know. Anyway, so while this is going on, so I just decided to start doing this pretty much as a hobby. I mean, this is my second video, so it probably pretty much goes without saying, but I'm not being sponsored by anybody. I'm not making any money off of anything. This is just things that I find kind of interesting. Hopefully somebody out there does too. Who knows? I'm currently waiting on one of my coworkers is supposed to bring in a K-Bar Big Brother that he's had for a while that I've been looking to get. So if I get a hold of that, put that up here too, even though that's been done a million times. But I've been kind of on a K-Bar kick lately. I've always been kind of a knife guy. I've got K-Bars, I've got an SC5. There's a couple of small cold steels running around in there somewhere. Just things that I think that I would need. And one of the knives that I've always loved, and a lot of people are the same way, was the First Blood knife. When that movie came out, I was just all over that knife, and eventually bought one of the reproductions. And then as I got older and started learning more about knives and what they're capable of and what they should be, I started not liking it because of that hollow handle. But what I am going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of stock, make some handles, And I'm going to make a full tang first blood knife. I've seen a couple on eBay so far. They look really good. I'm going to do a couple little things different, but that should be pretty interesting, I think. And then once that's done, make a nice leather sheath for it. Anyway, while this is going, I'm going to go ahead and pause it and bring you back when we're ready to plate it up. Alright, so we've been boiling for about 10 minutes and we are out ready to go. Just pulling this thing out, everything kind of rushed to the bottom, so I'm assuming this is going to be hot, which is what I want. So I'm going to open this up, get it out on a bowl, and we'll give it a try and let you know what I think. And like I said, once again, I got this off of eBay. I've seen this and a couple others. There's one with pork, I believe, and they're not too plentiful, but they are out there. I can't really see buying a bunch of these. This did come from the Russian Federation, so it did take a little while to get here, going through customs and whatnot. So anyway, let me get this opened up, get it out in this bowl here, and we'll take a look at it and give it a try. Alright, so here it is, and big freaking bay leaf come flying out of there, so they did take some time to get some seasoning in there. And just off the original smell from this, it smells to me like basically corned beef hash. And if it's anything like that, this is going to be good. So you can definitely see there's shredded beef throughout this whole thing. Plenty of buckwheat. This doesn't look half bad, to be honest. Get this up here and get you a really good look at it. Kind of a fatty piece there. So that's what we're looking at. Oh man. Alright, let's give this a try. Honestly, that's actually pretty damn good. It's not really salty like I was expecting. A little greasy maybe than what I would have expected, but still pretty good. I mean, if I was out on a 3-4 day hike, I wouldn't mind this once or twice. Yeah, that second bite was very, very close to like corned beef hash, which I happen to really like. So, yeah, there you go. Russian hiking ration, kasha, basically buckwheat and beef. Pretty freaking good. Alright, so, you know, second video. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. I know I'm kind of doing this one-handed. I don't have my helper like I did last time. But let me know how I'm doing. You know, drop a comment in the box. Especially if you know what some of those ingredients were, since I really don't know what I'm eating other than buckwheat and beef. You know, hit the like button. Subscribe if you like. I'm going to start having a lot more stuff coming up. Hopefully they'll be worth watching. I'm definitely going to have another one coming up here in a few days once I get my hands on that Big Brother and take a look at that. So, till then, have a good time. Get out. Leave nothing but tracks. Thanks.